Hi there, welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at optimizing your Pinterest profile using those keywords that you have gotten from the Pinterest platform. And let's just have a look at a wedding photographer on Pinterest to see the type of thing that she's done to keep it within the same theme of what we've been talking about. When we look here at her profile, terms like fine art wedding photographer, that's going to be a keyword. Elopements in Europe is going to be a keyword. And this is what I mean by these sort of contextual keywords. And by using keywords that describe your business or that are broader around your niche in general, rather than going into the specifics like poses and flowers and other related keywords that we might have come up with. Those are more suitable for your boards. On your profile, you just want to get those keywords that talk about what you do and to give the most context around who your target audience is. So in her profile, she's saying she's a fine art wedding photographer. That's a very specific type of photography. That she works with brides and grooms who do elopement weddings in Europe. It's a very specific type of wedding. And she's put some place names here. So this tells me these are the areas that she is targeting as well. So you can target locally on Pinterest by putting in city names and country names. Now here in her description, she's used some other keywords as well. So intimate destination weddings, that's a related keyword similar to elopements. So it's contextualizing, again, the type of wedding that she wants to shoot and the type of bride that she wants to target. Okay, so let's hop over onto Pinterest and I'll show you exactly how you start going about filling this information out onto the platform. All right, so when you are logged into Pinterest, here on the right-hand side, is where you get access to your profile and your settings. So from this drop down, we want to go into settings. And this is where you're going to fill out your account basics or update them if you've already got this, but you feel like you could make it a bit more targeted to your SEO strategy. Just going through this quickly, obviously your email address is the one that you set up the account with. You can choose your language. So if you are in a non-English speaking country and your demographic and target audience are also a non-English speaking, then you can change that here. Choose which country that you're in. Now the business type here, this is pretty broad, so just pick the one that seems the most relevant to you. For most service-based businesses, you're going to be professional. If you have a e-commerce store, for example, you might put retailer or online marketplace. But I wouldn't sweat this one too much. You don't want to hide your profile from search engines because Pinterest searches also appear on Google searches, so there's absolutely no need to try and restrict that extra traffic that you can get through Google. Okay, so here in the profile section, this is where we're going to fill out the information that you got from your keyword research. Now, your business name is your name and or your company name. Whether or not you choose to use your name depends on the setup of your business. Quite simply, just think about it in these terms. If people wanted to find you on Pinterest, how are they going to look for you? Are they going to use your name or are they going to use your business name? If you think the answer to that is both, then put them both there. If you think it's just your brand name, then just put your brand name there. Now here is where you put in a little tagline. So from the other example we saw, this is where she put fine art wedding photographer and elopement weddings. So here's where you start putting in those keywords that contextualize and are relevant to the type of business you have in that sort of broad overarching context. Here's where you can change your pictures. So again, if you are more of a brand than a personal brand, so if it is your logo, just use your logo here. If you feel that you are more your business, the face of your business, then put your profile picture there. It's a good idea to keep it consistent with your other social media platforms as well. Username is your company name or whichever name you want to choose here. And then about you is that little description that we saw in the right hand corner. So again, this is another place to put some keywords to describe what it is that your business does. You can also create a bit.ly link to an opt-in or a lead magnet that you might have, and you can paste it here. Just bear in mind, this won't be a live link on your account, but people might copy and paste it to see what you've got to offer if they land on your profile page. Your location here, again, it depends on whether you are serving people internationally or whether you're more of a local-based business. In my case, I am entirely online, so I can work with people wherever they are in the world, so the location doesn't really matter to me too much. If I was a wedding photographer and say I wanted to target people local to where I live, I might scale that down instead of being a country and get more specific. So use a city like London or Brighton. And you can do this within reason. Pinterest recommend not getting too local. So if you're in a small town, probably putting that small town name is going to be a little bit too dialed down. So put the biggest city that's local to you. Now, if you haven't verified your website, you will see here that it's prompting you to do that. If you have verified it, you'll get this tick to know that it's done. So this means that your rich pins are enabled and you're good to go. And that's all you really need to do. So once you've filled all those out, hit Save Settings, and then your profile will be updated with your keywords.